This week on Today is Our Adventure.
So today we are traveling in a
caravan, train.
Everything else going okay?
We discover Vermont's epic covered bridges, find a hidden staircase.
Riley learns a new trick, and we meet up with friends who give us a sweet gift.
So stay tuned as we add Vermont to our map. Hey guys, we are headed out of Old Orchard Beach, Maine, Paradise Park, and we are headed to
KOA in Brattleboro, Vermont. We're going to add another sticker to our map.
Technically, I think we already should have added another sticker to our map.
Shh. That's going to happen by the beauty of editing, and you guys will never know.
Insert footage of sticking Maine on the map.
Oops.
You know what I'm looking forward to, though?
What's that?
The bakery.
I should have guessed. The reason Vermont is because we are going to go to
King Arthur Flower Company.
So today we are traveling a little differently. We're traveling in a
caravan, train.
A train.
Nomadic expedition. The brave adventurers are traveling across the land in their caravan, in their convoy of covered wagons.
Do.
Take the ramp ahead.
You said yesterday you need to stop somewhere, right?
I said you'd have to stop about every 2 hours to get gas.
Oh, okay. So you do need to stop to get gas. I found a pilot that's about 40 minutes away.
Okay.
And that'll be a little bit more than, I think it'll be a little bit more than halfway for us. I figured that'd be a good spot to stop. It's a good place to fill up because trucks can pull in, so.
Okay.
Everything else going okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. It's awful windy.
Oh, is it?
You not noticed it?
No.
You trailer around any?
Not really.
Not us. Our rig is heavier.
The road's kind of wobbly.
Yeah, is that the wind's really pushing me around with the trailer?
Do we need to slow down some?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you're sure, if you need us to slow down, just let us know.
Well, if I ain't slow down, you'll know.
Okay. I love you.
Love you.
Bye.
We are almost there.
Oh, we're almost there.
Ooh. We've driven across the Maine, we've driven across New Hampshire, and we've driven across, well, we haven't hit Vermont yet, but we're going to.
Well, as opposed to hitting Vermont, why don't we just go to Vermont?
No, that's true.
So one thing that I'll say it's a little bit challenging in the Northeast is gas stations. They didn't have signs to tell you to turn in, and the turn in for the truck stop was first. And it was very challenging to get around the building and get back out again with this rig.
But we did it. We got fuel, got the DEF.
Got all the things.
All the things.
Puppy's had a walking break.
Welcome to Vermont.
Yay.
No state 5. Woo! Well, guys, we made it. We're here. We are in Vermont at the KOA Journey in Brattleboro North.
I don't know. But they want us out of the way because they were like, where's the Brinkley people? I'm like, I'm right here waiting to go. And he's like, you're taking care of them? I'm like, we're all taken care of. We're just waiting for our other folks to get checked in. Well, there's another Brinkley at 47. We're 48. Dad's 47. So we should be the second one. Here comes the tractor. Oh my.
I don't think we need to go anywhere.
I think we may end up coming back to stay here just for the farmer's market within walking distance. They have amazing produce, tons of selection, super friendly people, good prices, and I can't wait to try some of the stuff we got.
Eyes.
Tomato pie, apple, blueberry, peach, scrap, apple, strawberry, rhubarb, blueberry, peach. That sounds good. And cookies. But we only got one cookie. And he said, you're only getting one cookie? And I said, yes, because we're going to try it. And then we're going to walk back and get another. So we have to burn off more calories.
Okay. I got to save some calories to King Arthur because...
Yeah. King
that's
Arthur.
Tradition.
Yeah. We got to do King Arthur stuff. Hey, honey.
Yeah?
This right here
What?
would look so good on our patio.
Where we're going to put it when we put the patio up.
That's a tomorrow from.
We have finally made it to King Arthur Flower Company. You guys know that I am super excited about this because they have a bakery. Amy's super excited because of all the kitchenwares and different things and tools and stuff you can get, as well as all of the mixes and different recipes you can get. And they also have awesome sourdough starter that we ourselves have been keeping, that we bought back in several years ago when we came here during, I think, the COVID times. First, though, we're going to go into the deli and we are going to get some sandwiches.
We bake over 100,000 baguettes in a year.
Everybody knows where this is.
I don't know that everybody knows, but
Apple cinnamon donut.
I got a baguette, but I didn't get anything else yet. I was going to wait for you. They have English muffins over there, too. At least they did.
This special biscuit flour.
It'll probably tell you on the back, Dad, if you look. I don't know.
Vermont maple oat scones.
Did you see the maple syrup at the front? The whiskey maple syrup?
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Back in the 19th century, Vermont was home to over 700 covered bridges. Today, only 100 remain. Vermont boasts the highest density of historic covered bridges per square mile in the entire country. Here are the top 9 bridges we visited in Vermont. They are an easy drive and one very short hike away.
The massive Cornish-Windsor Bridge spans 449 feet, making it the longest wooden bridge in the United States. But it's not all engineering marvels out here. Some of these hold a darker history.
Take Gold Brook Bridge in Stowe, better known as Emily's Bridge. Built in 1844, legend says a heartbroken young woman took her own life inside, and visitors swear her ghost still haunts the timber to this day.
Hidden deep in the woods of Chesterfield, New Hampshire, stands a massive stone staircase that leads absolutely nowhere. We are at Madame Sherri Forest in New Hampshire. It's the final remnants of an eccentric 1920s party castle. To understand these ruins, you have to understand the illusion of the woman who built them. She was born Antoinette Vermeer in Paris, 1878, but when she moved to New York in 1911 with her husband, they reinvented themselves. They changed their names to Sherri and convinced high society to accept them. Madame Sherri was a master seamstress. She started designing mind-blowing, extravagant costumes for Broadway productions, most notably the legendary Ziegfeld Follies. She even mentored a young assistant named Charles Lemaire, who would later go on to win 3 Academy Awards in Hollywood. For a while, the Sherrys were riding the absolute peak of New York glamour. But in 1924, tragedy struck. Her husband passed away, leaving her heartbroken. Seeking an escape from the city, she visited a friend in New Hampshire and fell in love with these quiet woods. In 1929, she bought nearly 600 acres of land right here and decided to build her masterpiece. In 1931, a 3-story architectural anomaly rose out of the forest, designed entirely without blueprint. footprints. Madame Sherri just walked into the woods, poked stakes in the ground to design her castle. It was part Roman ruin, part French chalet. The basement was a cozy bistro with tables draped in red tablecloths. The main floor featured a massive bar framed by live trees that literally grew up through holes in the roof. This iconic stone staircase on the outside led directly to her private third-story quarters. But here's the kicker. She never actually lived in the castle. She used it strictly as a playground to entertain her wealthy New York theater friends, defying prohibition with legendary wild parties, where in the parties she even sat on a cobra-backed queen's throne. So where did she actually sleep? She slept in a small, incredibly cluttered farmhouse across the street that had no electricity, no running water, no indoor plumbing. She was ruling a castle by night and roughing it by the day. Like all great illusions, it couldn't last. After World War II, the money dried up, the Hollywood checks from her old assistant stopped coming, and Madame Sherri fell into deep poverty. She abandoned her castle in the 1950s, leaving it completely exposed to the elements. On October 20th, 1962, the castle burned to the ground in a massive fire, leaving nothing behind but the stone foundation, the chimney, and the stairs. The staircase itself actually suffered a partial collapse in 2021, so you can't climb it anymore, but standing next to it makes you feel like you stepped into a time machine. If you love tracking down bizarre history on your road trip, Madame Sherri's Forest is a must-see.
Looking for something in particular? No?
Nope, we're just enjoying. That a lot of people come to visit looking for ghosts. And this is what it's like in Vermont, New Hampshire. We're driving down a road. We get routed a different way because, you know, it was closed for whatever reason. So we're driving down this other back road that is 2-lane road and asphalt, and all of a sudden it drops us off into a gravel road. And now we're just on this. And it doesn't exactly feel like we should be on this one, but here we are. Here we are doing it.
We are doing it.
Up and down hills, over mountains, crossing rivers, you know. That's just how it is here. Totally a thing. I don't even know what to say.
Riley, open the window.
I was gonna say, we were sitting there enjoying our dinner. I was worried because we were under severe thunderstorm warnings, and I was sitting there eating our dinner, and somebody came up and said, y'all have a truck out there that's running with Texas license plate? Your windows are open. Right, of course, in the middle of the and we had somebody in the back seat, so we forgot to relock the window. Riley apparently knows how to open the window. And she'd open the window to see everybody going by. Did the puppy be naughty? Was the puppy naughty? Were you a good girl, Kayla? Yeah, you were my good girl. Yeah. Meanwhile, Riley was so naughty.
Exit the traffic circle onto Chesterfield Road, then turn right. Turn right, then turn
And
right.
now the three of us are going to go meet up with some friends and longtime viewers, Tim and Robin, who also have a Brinkley Z3400, and they've started their own channel, RVing Somewhere Together. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Give them some love, like, and subscribe.
Gosh, look at this. This is amazing. From, how do you pronounce it? Irisburg? Irisburg?
Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
Are you ready for maple syrup then? Here we are, finally getting to taste our shot of Vermont maple syrup. Thank you to Tim and Robin. Cheers.
Cheers.
We also kind of need a shot of syrup today. Mmm,
That's good syrup.
that's good stuff.
That is very good stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Wow.
Pancake breakfast will never be the same.
It will not. It's very good, guys.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
Dad wanted some help resealing his roof, but before I could get up there, I noticed that 2 of his tires had bald spots on the inside and needed to be replaced right now. So we went down and we took those to Walmart, got those repaired, and then I'm going to get up on the roof and finish up the die-core job. We're at the Vermont Country Deli that was recommended to us by a couple of viewers, Tim and Robin.
Yay! Hi guys, we made it. We're gonna try it out. Yum, yum. Oh, look, they've got samosas. Thank you. Is this what you guys are like most famous for? Is the mac and cheese? That's kind of what I heard.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
So you saw the sign, right?
So you're tasting the famous mac and cheese from the Vermont Deli.
That's right.
Disclaimer.
I hate mac and cheese.
All right, to taste this and tell us what it's like. It's a big old bite for not liking mac and cheese. What do you think?
I would definitely eat this.
Oh, high praise indeed.
It's better than average.
Yeah.
Now, I am a fan of mac and cheese, and I would say that's definitely worth all the hype. There was a huge line of people when we were there getting ours because apparently they put out a TikTok yesterday. We didn't even know that that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was worth the line. It was worth the hype.
2 quarts maximum as well.
Yeah. So bring friends.
You could only get 2 quarts.
I'll give you an extra spot. Let me see. Let me see. Hey, what happened there, missus? What happened there?
I got a smile all the way from my nose to my ear.
Mm-hmm.
I must have kicked the ball of the hitch when I was in the bed of the truck. She loves feet. Sitting there trying to get to my feet.
Well, it probably smelled like delicious grease.
Darn it, there's this spot of grease I just can't get out. It's black and it's right on her face.
Uh-huh. Leave the ones that belong. All right.
Totally separate and,
Completely
different day.
and completely accurate timing.
We are going to put Vermont on.
Woo! We made it to Vermont! Woo woo!
Vermont
High five. Nice job.
Now we got
Just go ahead and put Ohio out. No, just joking.
2 more states.
That's right. We're coming for you.